Thank you for watching this video. We are excited to announce the brand new Financial Aid Application Status Report. This report will be available to help you with your AB 469 All-In for FAFSA California DREAM Act initiative and support your efforts to outreach to your students to ensure that they are completing either a FAFSA or a California DREAM Act application. To access the report, you will need to be able to log into WebGrants. So if you do not have access to WebGrants, please reach out to your system administrator and request user access. You'll go to the CalGrant section of the homepage of WebGrants, click on Data Transfer, then click on Report Download. You will need to use the drop-down arrow under Report to be able to search for the report specifically. So find the Financial Aid Application Status Report, and then you can select to view it in either the text file format or the very exciting brand new CSV file format. So we know that this was highly requested, so we will highlight that in this video. So select the radio button for CSV and then click download. The report will download right here, so you can click to open it, and it will look something like this. So you'll want to format it first. You can highlight all and double click to expand the columns. It's going to show the graduating class, so for your current high school seniors, 2023. If you uploaded the SSID with the GPA, then it will show here. The report is sorted by last name. It includes the first name of your students, their middle initial, and date of birth. And then the following columns is pulling in data from our system. So the important part with the CSV file is that now you'll be able to filter your students. So if you are not familiar with that process, you'll want to highlight the top headers and then go to Sort and Filter and click Filter. That will add the drop-down arrows, so now you can filter out students depending on where they are in their financial aid process, and it will help with your outreach efforts to be able to know exactly what is needed to reach out to these students. Another thing that can be helpful when you're formatting this report is to freeze the headers. So when you scroll, you're not losing the header data. So to do that, you can highlight the row right below the headers, go up to View, click Freeze Panes, and then Freeze Panes, that first option. So then when you're scrolling through the sheet, the headers are staying right there and attached to the data. To give just a high-level overview, these columns are pulling in GPA uploaded. It'll be either the numerical value or it will say no, which indicates that the student may need their GPA uploaded unless they have opted out of having it uploaded to our system. For application submitted, the option is either no application or yes. For EFC, it's going to be blank unless they have submitted an application and there are some type of error going on. So then it will say no EFC, which means that this student needs to go back into their application and resolve any error. So maybe they're missing a parent signature or didn't answer a mandatory question. The GPA matched column, this will either show as no app, which means the student needs to take action, yes, which means the application and the GPA has been matched in our system, so that's great. Or it will say no GPA, which indicates that the school may need to upload a GPA for that student. For awarded Cal Grant, not ready means there's not a match in the system, so the application or the GPA. And no means they have everything in, but for whatever reason, they're not eligible for Cal Grant. The last option is yes. That means the student has submitted everything, they have a matched GPA, and they have been awarded Cal Grant. The action needed column summarizes all of this data and provides you with a clear summary of what is needed to have the student complete the financial aid cycle. So you can narrow down and see which students are still needing to submit an application, which students need to resolve their errors, if the student still needs a GPA uploaded, and if they need to upload the GPA and fix the errors on their application. So a very exciting addition to the reports, providing that summary for you so then you can reach out to each cohort of students and be able to continue their process for applying for financial aid. So we hope that you find this report very helpful, and we hope that it streamlines for AB 469, all in for FAFSA California Dream Act. And we are very excited to increase the submission numbers and make sure that all students have access to financial aid. Thank you for watching this video. Stay tuned for a part 2 that goes into more detail of different student situations and also some best practices for using this report. Thank you.